Okay. Hi everyone. Hello. I am Mattia. I am a member of CPPoliTO, the competitive programming team, and I will introduce you our team and what we mean for competitive programming, what are our activities, and also after our presentation there will be also a presentation about Perplexity AI, and you will see later. So, what is competitive programming? Competitive programming is a mind sport in which we solve algorithmic and mathematical. Oh, you can see it. Really? Sorry, guys. Okay. So, sorry, I was saying competitive programming is a mind sport in which we solve algorithmic and mathematical problems. In order to solve them, we write programs. To write a program to solve the problem, one can use whatever language he or she likes, C++, Java, or Python. But we mostly use C++ because it is the most used language for competitive programming, and because it has in the standard library some functions and some things that allow to implement easily some stuff which is very useful in competitive programming. But competitive programming is not much about implementation and how you write code. It's more about problem solving. In order to solve the problems, and also later we will show you some easy problems for you to solve, you actually have to think before what is actually the solution and then go to implement it. And usually implementation is much easier than finding what the solution is. With competitive programming, you have also the opportunity to connect with people at competition. Later we will show you the competition we participated in, and in the site of competitions there are sponsors of big tech companies like Huawei, Bending Spoons, Jane Street, and JetBrains. Maybe you know some of them, maybe not. And also you get in touch with students from other universities and other countries, and it is always a nice thing in my opinion. And also with competitive programming you can develop some skills that are useful for interviews if you want to apply to big tech companies like Amazon or Google. Usually they ask, maybe some of you know, lead code problems, and we actually solve in competitive programming some problems that usually are harder from those problems compared to those problems. So if you train in competitive programming, you will have an easy time when it comes to those type of interviews. So these are some picture of our team, and what we do is we organize trainings, meetings, and lectures every week or every 2 weeks. And actually this type of introduction is a little bit different in the format compared to what we do usually, because now I am talking to you, you are sitting there, you are listening, but we want something more active in which you come here, try to solve problems, try to understand how things work in competitive programming or some algorithms. So it requires some activities from your side. So let me clear this point. This is not a course on algorithms or things like that. For sure you will learn those in order to solve problems in competitive programming, but you have to practice by yourself, and you come here to train together with us. As I said, as I mentioned already, between the skills you develop with competitive programming, there is problem solving and teamwork. and you have to really try to go out of the comfort zone when trying to solve some problems. I don't know, how many of you are from computer engineering and did algorithms and data structures? Okay, so some of you already did that, and it is different. What we do is different. I mean, it's not that you learn an algorithm and automatically you learn how to solve some problems related to it. So it's a little bit more difficult, but more exciting too. Our aim as a team is to improve results also in competitions, and now Nima will present, we will show you the competitions we participated in and what we do every year. So, Nima, you can? Fede? Oh, sorry.
So, moving
Fede, okay, can you come here for the recording?
Okay. So moving to the fun part of the team, we talk about competitions that are really the funniest part of our team. So the most important competition in which we participate every year is the ICPC. That is the most important competition for universities for competitive programming, and they started it in 1977, so quite some years ago. In particular, that competition is worldwide, and it is divided in some regional contests in order to that are needed in order to select the teams that will go to the final round of the competition. And in particular, we participate to the SWERC, that is Southwestern European Regional Contest. That is the regional contest for Southwestern Europe, which comprehend France, Israel, Italy, Portugal, Spain, Switzerland. I think almost all. And in this competition, you work. There are teams made up of 3 students, and you work with one PC, and you try to solve the maximum number of problems you can in 5 hours. And this competition every year are hosted in different countries. In particular, 2 years ago we went to Milan. Last year we went to Paris. This year to Pisa, and for next competition will almost surely be abroad in some other countries, maybe Portugal. We still don't know. And talking about our results, in the last years, our best results was made in 2023. We arrived 21st over 110 teams, and last year we arrived 30th over 150 teams. So we did good results, even though we tried to get medal, and the medal is given to the best 14 teams in the competition. And even though we arrived 30, we were very close to it. We just needed one problem to get it. Anyway, we will try to achieve that result next year. We can bring up to 3 teams formed by 3 people to these competitions, so maximum 9 people. That's why we will do a selection in order to go there. And then we will talk about the selection. Another important competition is the ITA-CPC. That is a competition made only for Italian teams, and it is usually in October. For that, we can participate with more than 3 teams. In fact, last year we were like 5 or 6 teams, but we will try to be more next year. And our results last year, we arrived 6th and 14th, and we got silver and bronze medal. So it is the Italian competition about competitive programming. This is when we went to Paris. Just to add that everything is paid from Politecnico, so we didn't have to pay anything for going there. So it's quite nice. And actually, you get there. You can get a lot of acquaintance with other people, and you can talk with people from the best universities in Switzerland or France. So it's good time. This is our results from 2023. This is the ranking you will see when you participate in this competition. The green square are the solved problems, and the rank is made by the most number of problems you solve. And then there is a penalty that includes the time you take to solve it. But you have to try to solve the most number of problems you can. The first team was named Coverkillato, that arrived 21st in Paris. And this is from last year, actually in November 2024, so 4 months ago. We went to Pisa. This is all of 9 we went to Paris. These are our results.
These are our results. If you also only consider the Italian teams, these were the ranks that we arrived at SWERC. So you can see that we were actually one of the strongest universities.
We were like the fifth team in all Italy in the Paris Pisa competition this year.
Also, just a quick note, in 2023 we arrived 21st, like the first team arrived 21st. In Pisa we arrived 30th, but there were a lot more teams this year, so it was also more difficult. So maybe it seems that we went worse, but actually the number of teams increased by a lot. So we did fine. So
this happened because this year they decided to split the competition in 3 parallel locations: Pisa, Lione, and Lisbona. But next year I don't think they will do that, so maybe they will return to one site. But we will know about it by June or July. These are our results. Talking about again SWERC, ICPC, next one will be in November or December 2025 in a location that has to be announced. We can bring up to 3 PoliTO teams made up by 3 students, and we will do an internal selection in order to select those members. For now we decided that we will take the one who had the maximum Code40 rating until October. So we will choose the 9 people that had with the maximum Code40 rating. Code40's rating. I don't know if you know Code40's, but it is the platform in which we train and we do some online competition in order to improve our skills and our rating. Then they will show you how it works. For doing that, we will do some trainings and simulation in order to get used to those competitions. Try to familiarize how to work with only one PC and 3 students, trying to decide a strategy, and everything is needed in order to work in a good way with your team. And the closest simulation to SWERC is ITA-CPC, that is the Italian competition that will be 1 month or 1 month before the SWERC. So it is the best simulation you can have in order to see if you are preparing good for those competitions. And let's hope for next year to have good results too. And I will pass my word to Nima.
Hello, I'm Nima. Okay, so now you may have the question that why should you be interested in this group? So actually, there are some benefits that you can get from this group. We are not like a team that we are doing some activities on regular, but we are more like a community that we committed to progress and be better with many things. So here we train ourselves to be better problem solvers, and as you may know, in future we need more problem solvers. So if you want to get a job in big tech company, they would have some interviews, as Mattia mentioned. Then they would assess your skills based on these kind of problems that you can see in lead code, which are the easier version of the problems that we train on code forces. So they have algorithms, they have the implementation part, and you should be smart, you should know maths, you should know how to think algorithmically, and you should have some strong basis in logics and other things. And we have the commitment to improve those areas, and that's the main reason that we improve and we achieve good results. So if you look at the team members, we have really great guys. So for example, Gassan, which was the former guy here who got graduated from master degree, is working now in Amazon. Federico is going to Amazon for internship. Pasquale, one of the team members, is going to Amazon for internship. Mattia and Isma are going to Huawei, and also Mattia is going to ETH, which you can see. ETH is a big university, one of the best universities in Switzerland. And I also got past the Google technical interviews. So you can see the community is something that if you talk to the people, you get something more. And that's the whole idea of the team. And we are improving, all of us. And if you want to follow a career in industry, for sure this would help. I mean, at least in the technical interviews, you have edge in comparison to others. So you are better in the interviews, and you can pass it really easily. And we have something like that in our group, and usually our team members pass technical interviews really easily and find the best internships and opportunities to grow. And if you also wanted to continue your path in academia, still you can use this kind of stuff, because you can continue to do research on theoretical computer science, or you may be interested in other fields like AI and machine learning, and there are some optimizations that people who have these kind of skills will do. So eventually this skill would bring you the value that you cannot actually predict. So it would be really beneficial for you. And here I wrote some use cases, and there are some famous algorithms that we are daily using. I mean, Google Maps is using graph algorithms for finding the best route from here to your destination. Also, there are some there are some famous problems that we solve algorithmically, and this mindset would give you and would unlock some opportunities in future for you. And yeah, that's the main reason. Now I think we can finish the introduction meeting, because I think you got all the things that you needed to know. But stay here, because we also have a part that we want to show you Code Forces, our platform for training, and we have a contest with 5 problems in that, which should be easy. And the goal of that is you get your hands dirty and you code and you accept some problems and you see the platform. So we will show you the platform in a second. But before that, this is the QR code, including our link tree, and you can find all of the links to our YouTube, to our Telegram, Discord, and Instagram on that, and also our website, which is something that we also have. So if you want, scan this QR code, and we move to the Code Forces part.
Does someone of you know Code Forces? No. Lead code? Yes.
Okay, I think we can move.
Okay guys, now I will show you Code Forces, which is a website on which there are contests every week basically, and a lot of problems on which we train. And okay, I will just show you how it works now. If you go to codeforces.com, this is the home page with the latest announcements, and on the top of your screen, on the top right, you can do the login. Of course, there is Cloudflare now. Nice. Okay, let's try again. So yeah, you create an account, you do the login, and here I am. And I will show you some things that you can find on Codeforces. The most important things are contests, which are online contests organized, as I said, every week or every 2 weeks. And you can go to the contests tab, and you can find everything here. As you see, there are some upcoming contests for which you can register. I won't register because I won't be able to attend it, but if you register, then you can participate in them, and I will tell you a little bit how it works. Okay, these are the upcoming contests, and these are the past contests, and you can see that I participated in some of these and I solved the problems. Okay, let me just show you one of them. Okay. Usually there are from 6 to 8 problems per contest, and you try to solve as many problems as possible in the least amount of time. As you can see here, I solved the first 4 problems, and usually you have 2 hours, like one contest lasts for 2 hours. And you compete online with other people. And when you compete with other people, you have a rating, which is something that works in a similar way to ELO in chess. I don't know if you know about it. So what it means is that each person has a profile with a rating. Okay, this is my current rating. Here it is showing my maximum rating. And when you participate in a contest, depending on how you perform, you can lose rating or gain rating. And of course, you should aim to gain rating every contest, but usually this doesn't happen. And there are, depending on your your current rating, if you participate in some contests that are made for, let's say, beginners, you won't have any rating change. What I mean is that there are 4 divisions on this website. There is Division 4, which is, like, if I come back to the contests tab, you can see that each contest is marked by a division. Division 4 is the easiest one, and after this meeting, if you want to try some problems, I suggest you to get some problems from those contests, because they are easy. And it is up until 1400 rating. I am above that, so I can't participate in them. This was just to give you a general overview. We also have a group on Codeforces. If I go here to the groups tab, I already joined the POLITO group, and we will send you on the Telegram group the link to join the group as well. And in this group we can create some internal contests, which are actually, they are not like the contests that I just mentioned. What I mean is that they are contests, they are just group of problems that last for 1 week, on which you can train during the week. It's not something that you come here, we all do the contests, and we see who wins. These are more to train. What I mean is that, for example, this contest in which I solved all the problems has begun like 2 weeks ago. So as I said, these contests are more like a collection of problems. And for today, we created one collection of problems. Unfortunately, I see that some of you don't have their laptop, but actually this is not a problem, because as I told you before, especially at the beginning, you want to focus more on try to figure out what the solution of the problem is, and then the implementation is easier. So what I propose to you is to, first of all, I have to register, sorry. What I suggest to you is to solve the first problem together, so I can also show you how because once you solve the problem, you have to submit your code, and this code will pass through a lot of test cases, which are on Codeforces itself, and if the code passes all the test cases, your solution is correct, and you get the points from that problem. And I want to show you how this mechanism works here. So yeah, let's just solve the first problem. I'd like one of you to tell me the solution, and I will code it, and I will show you how to submit the code. But first, yeah, let's see the problem. How is the structure of the statement of the problem? I mean, sometimes you have some piece of information in the statement that is useless, sometimes not, but you get the description of the problem in the first part. Then you have an input, like the input of the problem is something that is always structured, and the statement always tells you how it is structured. So it is not, when you code, you don't have to think, maybe they will give me the output in a strange form, so I have to deal with it. No, it doesn't work like this. You know exactly how the input will be. For example, here it explains that the first and the only one input line contains just one integer number. And afterwards, you can see some sample test cases. And also, of course, it tells you what you should output and the exact format in which you should print your the number or the string that you have to print. But, okay. Let's read the problem.
I sent the link of the problem on Telegram if you want to read on your PC.
Yeah.
This is not easy to read from.
Yeah, I will give you some time to think about, to read the problem and think about the solution. I mean, this is a really easy problem, so just once you have the solution, raise your hand or tell me, and I will code it really fast, and I will show you how to submit. If you have questions, of course, let me know. Oh. I thought it's destroying. I believe this is like a dual. Ah, okay, so that's why.
Only one of them.
Okay. So this is just German, but it's Chinese, so it has a
These are the players. If you want, those my friend. But he would be destroyed because he is LG.
Oh, okay.
No chance.
What is that the gem that destroyed everyone in UCP?
I'm the only one that do
Okay, do you want to?
Do I say?
Yeah. So what should we do here?
So just check if it's a multiple of 4.
Just check if it's.
If it's a multiple of 4, and for sure divided into 2 even numbers.
Okay, yes, but you are close, but it's not the full solution. Because think about 6. Actually, you can divide 6 into 2 even parts. Because here it says that it is not obligatory that the parts are equal. So, for example, you could divide the 6 into 4 and 2, and it will be fine. We should print yes. So, yeah.
If the number is even,
Yes.
so it is 10, 6 and 4, it is 4 with 2.
Okay, let's try. So, okay, you can see my screen. This is my VS Code. Sorry, I have to just change some things. This is like a template that I use to solve the problems because I don't have to write the same piece of code every time. So I just leave a template. So according to what you said, I get the input, which is one integer. I called it n. In the problem it was w, but it's the same. And I check if it's even or not. So. Okay, so also what you do usually is once you write the code, you test it on the input sample test case that the problem gives to you. So you just put 8, it prints yes, so it seems to be fine. So here is how you submit. Once you have the code, you can choose the file and it will send it to Codeforces. Codeforces will run all the input test case, and if it works, good. Otherwise, you have to fix something. Okay, let's see how it goes. So what you have to care about is the verdict, and it says that we got a wrong answer. Why?
I think it should be bigger than 2.
Yeah. Actually, we miss one corner case. If the number is equal to 2, we can't split it into 2 even parts.
By the way, you have access to this platform and you can submit your own code.
Yeah. So actually what I can do here is if n is equal to 2, and this should work. So here if there are different verdicts, maybe I will tell you what they mean, but so here we got wrong answer, that it means that the thing that we printed is just wrong, but there are also some other verdicts. Also we can go to submit code to submit. You can write here, copy and paste, or again, you can just, you have to choose the problem, and you have to choose the file. Let's see now if this works. And now it says that it is accepted, which means that everything worked fine. Okay? Any doubts about this? Everything okay?
Maybe for 15 minutes we can tell them to submit anything.
Yeah. Do you want to have some time to try to submit, to log in on Codeforces and to submit for those who have a laptop? And maybe we can... Yeah, first of all, do you have any question about
Everything
everything?
you have seen
Okay.
about the team, everything.
So okay, try it by your own, and then we would have the other meeting that we mentioned with Iftihar about Perplexity, which is an AI tool which does search engine. Which is search engine.
Yeah, also if you want, so for those who have a laptop, try to submit the solution to the problem that I solved. As I use the C++, but as I told you, you can use whatever you want. If you have Python, it is completely fine. Yeah, here are all the languages that are supported. The important thing is that you get the input in the way they tell you, and you give them the output they want. That's it. Then how you do it is up to you.
And this is the standard.
Yeah. Here you can solve the problems.
Yep.
The +1 means that I did one wrong submission. And this is also the time it took me.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Can you copy it? Yeah, if you want to, you can just copy, take my code and submit that. It's just to understand how the submission works.
You cannot.
I will copy it.
Should I show them the second problem for those who want to solve it?
Yeah, maybe after 5 minutes or something. I want to see something good here. I hope they will solve it.
Yeah, but here?
No.
Yeah, to put in the meeting of October, they were having a lot of questions. Maybe he goes to the room and plus maybe closer.
Did you send the link to the group?
Yeah.
That forces the invite? Okay. Nice. Yeah, we see that somebody's trying. Nice.
It is a fun seeker.
You also send the templates in the beginners group.
He wants to work in a fund.
Maybe for those who don't have a laptop, I can show them the second problem.
Let's open the second.
Okay. Okay, for those who don't have a laptop and maybe are getting bored, here there is another problem that should be quite easy. And you can try to think about the solution. Again, even if you don't have the laptop and you can't code, what it matters is the solution that you have in mind. Then the implementation, especially for the easy problems, is really fast. I don't think I solved this problem. understand this. Okay. And then after this we can go for performance.
Yeah, we can ask again for questions. Maybe.
Should I want?
Yeah. We solved it.
Okay, someone solved it. Nice. Okay, go back to. So you can also see the first test case to understand how it works.
Did you send the link of this problem?
Probably no. No.
Why no?
Non c'è del link.
Second one.
Come si chiama? No.
Did you send it? Or can you send it?
Yeah, search.
I just wanna be the guy.
Ma from the start sono persone che sono iscritte al gruppo per vederle nel stesso.
Sì.
Io ho dato il link non dal gruppo, ma del problema generale.
Okay.
Ok. So
Okay, so guys, yeah, now we saw that maybe most of you, how many of you did solve the watermelon, the first problem,
Did try.
and submitted? Because we actually can only see the people who joined in the group, so maybe some of you didn't join the group and submitted. Is everything working for now?
who tried problem A? Watermelon. 1, 2.
Didn't submit it because it needs a registration.
Yeah, before you have to register to
Yeah, yeah.
courses. Yeah, no problem, you will do it later. Just to show you how it works.
This is so easy that it seems like the solution is not that easy anymore.
What's the probability?
Yeah, let's
Without-
just ask
So,
about this problem. So guys, does anybody have the solution for this other problem? This is maybe a little bit more implementative, let's say, that the first one, but I mean, should be easy as well. So anybody that solved it, or not yet? What should we do? I thought somebody solved it.
Yeah, maybe just leave it for them as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, is anybody trying to solve this that is close to it? Okay. Let's wait a bit. Maximum 5 minutes. So yeah, we have to stay here because we have to close everything.
Yeah.
If we don't turn off the project or somebody will be really angry.
Nice.
Also, should we choose separate videos, one for the presentation, one for the...
I think one put them together.
Maybe you can put the chapter thing
Yeah.
on it.
it's 12, maybe we can pass. Noi vai in Milano?
Sì, anche io iniziamo.
Dov'è la sede?
Vimo Drone.
Ok.
Ciao, anche molto solo c'è il microfono acceso.
Ancora più lontano.
Okay guys, if someone of you wants to tell me their solution to this problem, feel free to do it, otherwise we can go on with the presentation on perplexity. Just let me know.
Anybody else?
And we will leave this as homework for you for the next meeting. I mean, try to solve it. Also, there are the other problems that you can find in the contest in the group, and they get a little bit harder than this. So if you can solve them, it's really good. Okay, let's start.
Meanwhile, if you're